John King for the Sprawl post-fight at ACB 54 alongside the victorious Kane Mousah. Another win, this is 2 in a row, two. And a good one, I know you prefer knockout, but not knockout, but it's a win. You were in some tough situations, an armbar at one point, but ended up prevailing in your hometown, massive show. How much does this mean to you?
It means the world to me. This is, it's the Manchester Arena somewhere. I've been coming since I was a little kid to watch, Blackstreet. I remember coming here and watching Blackstreet with my mum when I was a little kid. I've been here to watch Snoop Dogg and other big artists. So for me, it was just a dream come true. I remember when I was in prison with my close friend, Luke, and we were in the pad, and I was saying to him, listen, when I get out, I'm going to do it, man. I said, one day we're going to make it, we're going to fight at the MEN, and it's getting to my heart thinking about it now, because now we're here and we've done it. So, yeah, man, it meant the world to me.
Is it going to be hard to top this moment, even if you kind of make it to the UFC? Is it going to be hard to top this moment?
Yeah, this moment's going to be hard to top, I'm going to have to go out and sit with some of the supporters now and go and see some of the supporters, because everyone's come out to see me, and I want to go and enjoy the rest of the night with everybody. But I think it's going to be hard to top this night. Yeah, I think obviously there's only a few things ahead of me now. I'm 9-1. It's either some title shots or the UFC. You know what time it is.
What did you expect tonight? Obviously, Lewis Monarch's a tough guy, very skilled. Did you expect a striking match-up, wrestling?
Obviously, how I fight. I'm always going to test it on the feet. And if I don't feel like I'm getting my range engaging it on someone, I'm going to do what a veteran does and make sure I get the win. And that's what I did. Lewis is a top striker. We knew he's got good boxing. So we tried an exchange on the feet. Felt like it would be better if I started to close the gap and use my strength, fight to my attributes, and that's what you've got to do as an experienced fighter.
As I mentioned, massive night for you in the MEN. Was there any nerves or any pressure at all for you to perform?
For this one, I just made sure that I made sure that no matter what, I wasn't losing. There was no matter what, I wasn't losing. I just made sure I'm going to go out there, I'm going to put on a show, and no matter what he does, he's not going to knock me out. He's not going to stop me. He's not going to submit me. If he would have won on points, then that would have been something that would have been a possibility as in being a good striker. But I was able to close the distance and get the win.
Let's talk about, you said he's not going to knock you out. Your only loss was obviously to knock out by Mark DeCasey. After that fight, was there any doubt in your mind about your chin or anything like that?
No. I just understand that was an on-the-button shot. And, hats off to Mark, I keep saying again. He landed the most textbook perfect shot he could have landed, because if that would have went anywhere else around my head, it wouldn't have knocked me out. It's just because it landed on the temple. And that is like a light switch. It wasn't on my chin. I've never been rocked on my feet and put under pressure. You've seen Lewis landed a good few shots there, standing up, and I weathered them. It's nothing.
Do you recall that moment? There was so much. It was one of the biggest grudge matches in UK MMA history. Do you remember just kind of waking up on the canvas and what the thoughts were? Like?
Waking up in the changing rooms after that. So I didn't even know that I'd been knocked out. I was in the changing rooms like, what am I doing here? And my mum was there and said, look, you've been knocked out. And I was like, no way. If I would have been able to get Mark into that type of fight, it could have been different, because that's my type of fight, dog fights. And as you see in the dog fights, what I just won.
Yeah, obviously over that now, 2 wins since. Let's talk about the armbar. It was very tight. It looked done. It looked like it was in. Did your arm pop at all?
Yeah, my arm's popped. It's popped out. But I swear to you, and I say it to everyone. I said it before. I said you're either gonna have to knock me out or put me out, put me asleep, because I'm not tapping ever. I will not tap no matter what. I know it's not really the smartest thing to do, but I believe you can, if you're mentally strong enough and you can endure a certain amount of pain or go through a certain amount of things, you can actually break the person's mentality who's trying to submit you. And Lewis, on other people, Lewis would have probably got the tap, but because it was me, it disheartened him and it made him let go. Do you understand? And so I just believe that, for all you fighters out there, no matter how deep an armbar is or anything, just keep fighting. You've seen John Jones do it against Vitor Belfort, and that's the type of fighter I am.
Let's talk about support. As hometown, MEN, a lot of support, a lot of fans, friends, a lot of well-known people here. How much does that mean to you? How much did that spur you on?
It meant the world to me. We had everyone here from Manchester. I'm a true, proud Mancunian, and it meant the world to me to have all Manchester supporters here supporting me. So big shout out to all the support. It really means a lot to me.
Any plans tonight to celebrate?
Yeah, we're going to celebrate in the Manchester City. You know how we do it. I just wanted to say a big shout out to my sponsors, TLH Auctions. They're an online auctioneer company. You can go and hit them up online and get some great bargains. Big shout out to Jim King, Sociat Noir, and my company, Can Group Limited, and also Tanko.
Kane, congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.